Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is my new home gym. My name is Rich. Welcome. Today we're documenting a chest and tricep workout. Doing a couple of warm-up sets here to a failure working set. This will be mostly a high intensity training video. Not many sets, not that much volume, but all sets are to failure pretty much, with a few rest pauses and partials at the end of some of these sets. But here we're working up to 195. Started off with 155. Second was 185. Along with doing this all in the humidity and heat of the South. This was the only place I was able to fit my home gym without bumping into the walls. Inside is not durable enough to handle weights. So I have a concrete foundation, which was enough for this. But here at 195 we do 8 reps. Possibly could have gotten 9, but doing a rest pause with the same weight after this and having no spotter, I decided to play it safe. But felt good to do that. I think the last time I did 195 I only got 7 reps, but it's hard to tell because the past year I've been on a Smith machine and it was not a free barbell, so this was partly one of the reasons why I got a home gym, and I didn't want to keep paying for a membership. So here we are, and I've also been inspired by a few people to start posting videos, because I've been lifting weights pretty much all my life, and sports included. So I'm a little bit behind the game, but it's better late than never, I assume. But we drop the weight here after 195 and go back down to 155 and do another set to failure. And only hitting about 4 reps. But the balance was off. I noticed that getting back on the free barbell. But that means just room for improvement. And just to add, the past year I've gained about 25 to 30 pounds. I had a goal weight of 205, and in this video I was about 197 and been in a calorie deficit for about a month now. But here we have some weighted dips with 20 pounds. Do another set to failure. I have had this belt for a while, so weighted dips I have been doing quite often, pretty much every time on my chest and tricep day. But we try to do a rest pause here with the same weight, but couldn't handle it. So just the eccentric motion on there and run into the post. And again, it's pretty hot, so I decided to take a little water break. Come back out with a Topo Chico and do another set of body weight dips, tearing those muscle fibers nice, and oh yeah, some lengthened partials. But these workouts don't last too long. Not a big fan of staying in the gym or using this much energy for 1 or 2 hours. 35 minutes, 45 minutes max usually gets me where I need to be. In the past I've done 3 days on, 1 day off, and just couldn't keep up with it. It's a lot of calories burned and didn't eat enough to replenish, and I felt like I didn't have enough rest days to build more strength. But here wasn't able to get the weight in the picture, but there was a 20-pound plate on each side, and maybe about 10 pounds of starting weight, so about 50 pounds here, doing another failure set. Nice and slow, good stretch at the top. I'm locking those babies out. And the last thing we'll do is some hanging leg raises. I've been lacking in focusing on the abdominals as of late, but use the straps to kind of isolate and maximize the amount of effort I could put in on the lower abs instead of worrying about my grip or slipping off the bar. But in the 35 minutes this took, according to the Fitbit watch, it said I burned about 350, 400 calories. So, still a great workout. No PR set, but with the free weighted barbell now, and it being at home, you know, it's ease of access and able to train whenever I want pretty much without having to drive anywhere. Feels nice. Not the prettiest leg raises, but I was feeling it. But hope you enjoyed. There'll be more to come. Stick around, maybe these videos will improve. Catch you later. He's a happy boy. Odin. Yeah, he's ready to get that squirrel.